Ho ho ho! Mrs. Claus here, and let me tell you, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas here at the North Pole. The elves are busy putting the finishing touches on toys, the reindeer are practicing their takeoff and landings, and my oven is working overtime baking delicious treats. Speaking of treats, have you finished your Christmas shopping yet? I know, the holidays always seem to sneak up on us faster than a gingerbread man in a cookie factory. But don't you worry your holly jolly heads, because Mrs. Claus is here to the rescue. I've got a whole sleigh load of last-minute Christmas ideas that are sure to spread cheer and make this holiday season the most magical one yet. We'll be crafting, baking, decorating, and maybe even sneaking in a candy cane or two along the way. So grab your Santa hats, pour yourself a cup of hot cocoa, and get ready for some festive fun. Are you ready to make this Christmas the most memorable one yet? Then let's jingle all the way into some amazing last-minute Christmas ideas. Now, let's talk about a gift that warms you from the inside out. Homemade hot chocolate mix. There's something truly special about curling up by the fire on a chilly winter evening with a mug of rich, decadent hot chocolate. And when you gift this homemade mix, you're not just giving a delicious treat, but also sharing the gift of warmth, comfort, and love. Imagine the look on your friends' and family's faces when they receive a jar filled with layers of chocolatey goodness, just waiting to be transformed into a steaming mug of pure delight. It's a gift that shows you care enough to put in that extra effort, and it's a wonderful way to spread holiday cheer. The beauty of this homemade mix is that it's incredibly easy to make and can be customized to everyone's taste. You can use different types of chocolate, add a pinch of spice, or even layer in marshmallows and peppermint bits for an extra special touch. Plus, it's a budget-friendly gift idea that looks absolutely charming when packaged in mason jars with festive ribbons and personalized gift tags. It's the perfect way to show your loved ones you care without breaking the bank. For the most decadent hot chocolate, we'll be using a combination of high-quality cocoa powder, powdered sugar for sweetness, and a touch of salt to enhance all those rich chocolate flavors. And here's a little secret from my own recipe book. A pinch of cornstarch added to the mix creates the silkiest, most luxurious hot chocolate you'll ever taste. Now, for those who like a little extra indulgence, consider adding layers of mini marshmallows, chocolate chips, and even crushed candy canes for a festive peppermint twist. And if you want to go the extra mile, you can even include a miniature bottle of peppermint schnapps or Baileys for the adults in your life. Once you've layered all your ingredients into your jars, be sure to seal them tightly and decorate them with festive ribbons, personalized gift tags, and maybe even a sprig of evergreen for an extra touch of Christmas magic. You can even include a handwritten card with instructions on how to make the perfect cup of hot chocolate. Trust me, this homemade hot chocolate mix is a gift that will warm hearts and bellies all season long. It's the perfect blend of thoughtfulness, deliciousness, and festive cheer. Now, my dears, let's talk about something near and dear to my heart. Christmas cards. There's something so special about receiving a handwritten card in the mail, don't you think? It's like a warm hug on a chilly winter day. And you know what makes it even more special? When those cards are personalized with love and care. Imagine the look on your loved ones' faces when they open their mailbox and find a card made just for them. You can add a personal touch by including a favorite photo, a funny inside joke, or even a hand-drawn doodle. Trust me, it's the little things that mean the most. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Mrs. Claus, I'm no artist. But darling, that doesn't matter one bit. The most important thing is that your card comes from the heart. You can use simple craft supplies like construction paper, glitter, and stickers to create something truly unique. And if you're feeling really ambitious, you can even try your hand at calligraphy or watercolor painting. There are so many wonderful tutorials available online these days. Just remember to have fun with it and let your creativity shine through. Up in the North Pole, we have a long-standing tradition of sending out personalized Christmas cards to all the good little boys and girls around the world. Santa and I spend weeks designing and writing each card by hand. It's a labor of love, but it's one we cherish dearly. You see, each card is an opportunity for us to connect with the children and share a little bit of Christmas magic. We love hearing about their hopes and dreams for the coming year, and we always make sure to include a special message of love and encouragement. Of course, we have a little help from the elves when it comes to addressing and delivering all those cards. Can you imagine the mountain of envelopes we'd have to deal with otherwise? Why, it would reach all the way to the top of the highest Christmas tree. But even with all the help, we make sure that each and every card is filled with our heartfelt wishes for a joyous holiday season. It's our way of spreading Christmas cheer to every corner of the globe. Oh my, is it that time already? The clock is ticking, and those presents aren't going to wrap themselves. Don't you worry your dear heads, my dears. Even Mrs. Claus has been known to find herself in a last-minute wrapping frenzy. The trick is to be resourceful and creative. Remember, the most beautiful wrapping doesn't have to come from a store-bought roll. Look around your home with a fresh perspective. That brown paper bag from the grocery store? It transforms into elegant wrapping paper with a bit of twine and a sprig of evergreen. And those colourful scraps of fabric left over from your holiday sewing projects? They make the most charming gift bags and reusable wrapping cloths. Secure them with a pretty ribbon or some festive yarn, and you've got yourself a unique and eco-friendly packaging solution. Remember those personalised cards we talked about? They make the perfect gift tags too. Just punch a hole, thread some ribbon through it, and voila! You've got a personalised touch that shows you put in that extra bit of love. Now let's not limit ourselves to traditional boxes and wrapping paper. Sometimes, the most unexpected items make the most delightful presentations. A colourful tea towel can become a charming wrap for a bottle of wine, while a vintage scarf adds a touch of elegance to a special book. And don't forget about the power of nature. A simple twig of holly or a pine cone can transform a plain gift into something truly festive. You can even gather some evergreen branches and berries from your backyard to create a beautiful natural garland to adorn your gifts. Remember, the most important thing is to present your gifts with love and care. No matter how simple or elaborate your wrapping may be, it's the thought that counts. And sometimes, the most heartfelt gifts are those that are wrapped with a touch of creativity and a whole lot of love. Now, who can resist the charm of a Christmas cookie decorating party? It's an activity that brings out the inner child in all of us. Wouldn't you agree? But sometimes, gathering all the ingredients and supplies can be a bit overwhelming, especially during the busy holiday season. That's where the magic of a cookie decorating kit comes in. It's a thoughtful and fun gift idea that's perfect for friends, family, or even teachers and colleagues. Plus, it's a wonderful way to spread a little holiday cheer. Imagine the delight on their faces when they receive a box filled with freshly baked cookies, an array of colourful frostings, and a sprinkle of holiday magic. It's a gift that's sure to bring smiles and create lasting memories. And the best part? Assembling a cookie decorating kit is easier than you might think. Simply bake your favourite sugar cookies, or pick some up from your local bakery, whip up a batch of creamy frosting, and gather your favourite sprinkles and decorations. To assemble your kit, arrange the cookies in a festive tin or box lined with parchment paper. You can even use a simple cardboard box and decorate it with holiday wrapping paper. Then, place the frosting in piping bags or small containers with lids. Don't forget to include a variety of sprinkles, candies, and other decorations to spark creativity. Think colourful jimmies, sparkly sugars, miniature marshmallows, and even chocolate chips. The more options, the merrier. For an extra special touch, include a handwritten card with your favourite cookie decorating tips or a heartwarming holiday message. You can even personalise the kits by adding the recipient's name or a special message on the box. And there you have it, a delightful and thoughtful gift that's sure to bring joy to all who receive it. After all, nothing says happy holidays quite like a box full of delicious and festive cookies, ready to be decorated with love and laughter. Oh my dears, decorating for Christmas doesn't have to empty your stockings. There are so many charming and festive ways to deck your halls without spending a fortune. Why, just the other day I helped a little elf named Sparky Spruce up his workshop. And let me tell you, it looked like a million gingerbread cookies. One of my favourite budget-friendly tricks is to use what you already have. Got some pine cones from the backyard, spritz them with a bit of silver or gold paint, add a touch of glitter, because everything's better with a little sparkle. And voila! You've got yourself some darling rustic ornaments for your tree or mantelpiece. And speaking of mantles, don't forget the magic of a well-placed garland. You can easily make your own using fresh cranberries, popcorn, a favourite snack for the reindeer, and some sturdy thread. Just string them together and drape it across your mantle or even around your banister for a touch of homemade holiday cheer. Another secret weapon in my decorating arsenal? Candles. There's just something so warm and inviting about the flicker of candlelight during the holidays. Gather up all your candles, big and small, and arrange them on trays, in lanterns, or even inside mason jars tied with festive ribbons. Trust me, the warm glow will transform your home into a winter wonderland. Now let's talk about everyone's favourite wintry decoration, snowflakes. You don't need a blizzard to bring the magic of snow indoors. Paper snowflakes are a delightful and inexpensive way to add a touch of whimsy to your home. Gather the little ones, or embrace your own inner child, and cut out snowflakes in all shapes and sizes. You can hang them from your windows, string them up as garlands, or even create a magical winter wonderland scene on your walls. And speaking of snow, don't forget about those empty glass jars you have tucked away. Fill them with Epsom salt to resemble snow, add a few miniature Christmas trees, and maybe even a tiny reindeer or two. You'll have yourself a charming winter scene that sparkles and shimmers in the light. Remember, decorating for Christmas is all about spreading joy and creating memories. Don't be afraid to get creative, use what you have, and most importantly, have fun. After all, the most beautiful decorations are those made with love and a sprinkle of holiday magic. Now let's talk about everyone's favourite subject, Christmas treats. I always say the way to someone's heart is through their stomach, and that's especially true during the holidays. But I know you're all busy little elves this time of year, so I've got a few quick and easy recipes up my sleeve that are sure to impress even the pickiest of eaters. Let's start with a classic Santa's favourite sugar cookies. Now don't let the name fool you. These cookies are beloved by everyone in the North Pole, from the elves to the reindeer. They're simple to make, absolutely delicious, and perfect for decorating with the little ones. You'll need just a handful of ingredients: butter, sugar, eggs, flour, baking powder, and a pinch of salt. Cream together the butter and sugar until light and fluffy, then beat in the eggs one at a time. In a separate bowl, whisk together the dry ingredients, then gradually add them to the wet ingredients, mixing until just combined. Wrap the dough in plastic wrap and chill for at least 30 minutes. This will make it easier to roll out and prevent the cookies from spreading too much in the oven. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 degrees Celsius. Roll out the dough on a lightly floured surface and cut out your favourite shapes. Bake for 8 to 10 minutes or until the edges are lightly golden brown. Once your cookies have cooled, it's time for the fun part: decorating. Gather up your frosting, sprinkles, and edible glitter, and let your creativity run wild. The best part about these cookies? There are no rules. Let the little ones make their own creations, and don't be afraid to get a little messy yourself. Now, if you're looking for a super quick and easy treat that's perfect for sharing, you have to try Rudolph's Reindeer Chow. This sweet and salty snack mix is always a hit at our North Pole parties, and it's so simple to make, even the youngest elf can help out. Simply combine Chex cereal, pretzels, M&Ms, peanut butter, chocolate chips, and a touch of vanilla extract in a large bowl. Melt the chocolate and peanut butter together in the microwave, then pour it over the cereal mixture and stir until everything is evenly coated. Spread the mixture out on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper and let it cool completely before breaking it into bite-sized pieces. And there you have it. 2 quick and easy Christmas recipes that are sure to spread holiday cheer. Remember, the most important ingredient in any recipe is love. So gather your loved ones, put on some festive music, and let the baking begin. My dears, sometimes the most cherished gifts are those that come from the heart, filled with thoughtful little treasures that show you truly care. That's why I adore putting together personalized gift baskets. They're a wonderful way to spoil your loved ones with a collection of their favorite things, all wrapped up in a festive package. The beauty of a gift basket is that it can be tailored to anyone on your list, from your dear Aunt Millie, who adores tea and cozy mysteries, to your nephew, who's mad about all things sports. The key is to think about their interests, hobbies, and favorite treats. Let's say you're creating a basket for a coffee lover. Start with a beautiful mug, perhaps one with a festive design or their initial on it. Then, add a bag of their favorite coffee beans or a selection of gourmet coffee pods. You could even include a small milk frother or a cute little jar filled with flavored syrups. To round out the basket, consider adding some biscotti, cookies, or a bar of artisan chocolate. After all, who doesn't love a little treat to enjoy with their morning coffee? A small potted plant, a cozy blanket, or a scented candle are also lovely additions that add a touch of warmth and personality. Now, let's talk presentation. Half the fun of receiving a gift basket is unwrapping all the goodies inside. Line your basket with colourful tissue paper, shredded paper, or even a festive tea towel. Arrange the items so that the tallest are in the back and the smallest are in the front, creating a visually appealing display. Once everything is in place, tie the basket with a big, beautiful bow and add a personalised gift tag. You can even get creative and decorate the basket itself with festive ribbon, pine cones, or sprigs of evergreen. Remember, the most important ingredient in any gift basket is thoughtfulness. So put on your Santa hats, gather your supplies, and let the basket making begin. Now, dears, I know we all love a good old-fashioned Christmas gathering, but sometimes distance gets in the way. But fret not. We can still share the Christmas spirit, even across miles and miles. That's where the magic of virtual Christmas parties comes in. Just imagine, you can still share a cup of hot cocoa, well, virtually, with your loved ones, even if they're far away. First things first, you'll need a platform to host your virtual soiree. There are so many options these days. It's almost like having a whole sleigh full of choices. You've got your Zoom, your Google Meet, even Facebook Messenger can bring everyone together. Once you've chosen your platform, it's time to send out those virtual invitations. And don't forget to sprinkle them with a little extra Christmas cheer. Now, what's a party without some fun and games? You can have a virtual ugly Christmas sweater contest, which is always a hoot. Or how about a Christmas movie trivia night? I can tell you, even the elves get competitive over those. And don't forget about Christmas Carol karaoke. It's the perfect way to spread some holiday cheer and have a good laugh. Oh, and here's a little tip from yours truly. Why not have everyone share a favourite Christmas memory or tradition during the party? It's a wonderful way to connect and reminisce about all the things that make Christmas so special. After all, the most important part of any Christmas celebration is the love and laughter we share with one another. Now let's talk about the food. Just because you're not physically together doesn't mean you can't enjoy a delicious Christmas feast. Why not have everyone share their favourite holiday recipes beforehand? That way, you can all prepare a dish and have a virtual potluck. Imagine your favourite aunt's famous sugar cookies right there on your screen. It's almost as good as the real thing. And for a truly immersive experience, how about sending everyone a little Christmas care package beforehand? You could include some homemade treats, a festive mug filled with hot chocolate mix, or even a small Christmas ornament. It's a small gesture that can make your loved ones feel extra special. Don't forget to set the mood with some festive decorations. Encourage your guests to decorate their backgrounds with twinkling lights, sparkling ornaments, and maybe even a miniature Christmas tree. And why stop there? You can even have a virtual gift exchange. It's a fun and easy way to spread some Christmas joy, even from afar. Remember, dears, the most important ingredient for a successful virtual Christmas party is the spirit of togetherness. So gather your loved ones, near and far, and create some unforgettable Christmas memories, all from the comfort of your own homes. Christmas, my dears, is a time for giving, and not just presents under the tree. It's about opening our hearts and spreading kindness wherever we go. Remember, even the smallest acts of kindness can have the biggest impact. Just like a single snowflake can spark a blizzard of joy, a simple act of generosity can brighten someone's entire day. One of my favourite ways to spread Christmas cheer is by baking up a storm of delicious treats and sharing them with my neighbours. There's nothing quite like the smell of freshly baked cookies wafting through the air to bring people together. And it's not just about the cookies, you see. It's about taking the time to connect with those around us and let them know they're loved. Another wonderful way to spread kindness is by volunteering your time to a cause you care about. Whether it's helping out at a local soup kitchen, collecting toys for children in need, or simply lending a listening ear to someone who's feeling lonely, there are countless ways to make a difference in your community. And remember those personalised Christmas cards we talked about earlier? Well, they're the perfect way to express your gratitude and appreciation for the people in your life. A handwritten note, filled with heartfelt words, can mean the world to someone, especially during the holiday season. Sometimes, the most meaningful acts of kindness are the simplest ones, like offering a helping hand to someone struggling with their shopping bags, or simply flashing a genuine smile to a stranger on the street. You never know how much a small gesture can brighten someone's day. And speaking of small gestures, why not leave a kind note or a small treat for your delivery drivers? They work tirelessly throughout the holiday season to make sure our packages arrive on time, so a little token of appreciation can go a long way. You can even leave a basket of treats on your porch with a sign that says, "Thank you for delivering holiday cheer." Another wonderful way to spread Christmas cheer is by donating to a charity that's close to your heart. Whether it's supporting a local animal shelter, providing meals to families in need, or funding medical research, every little bit helps. And remember, dears, giving back doesn't have to mean spending a lot of money. Even a small donation can make a big difference in someone's life. So, this Christmas, let's all make an effort to spread a little extra kindness. Let's be the reason someone smiles, the reason someone feels loved, and the reason someone believes in the magic of the holiday season. And there you have it, my dears. 10 wonderful last-minute Christmas ideas to make your holiday season bright and joyful. Remember, it's the thought and love you put into it that counts. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.